Alright, so the number one thing I want you guys to take away from this program, if anything, is that form goes above weight 100% of the time. Okay, this isn't a. You can build strength out of this program if you do things correctly, but it is not a strength building program. It's a program to change the way you look, as well as change the way you feel. But strength is something I can make for a different program. Okay, this one now is something you have to focus on your form. If you don't do proper form, it doesn't matter how much weight you can pull or push, how little rest time you need to recover. If you don't feel your muscle stretching and contracting, if you don't feel the healthy muscle tear in your muscles, in the tissue, then you're not doing it right, and you're not. It doesn't matter how hard you go in the gym. You're not going to see as good results. You'll see probably a little bit of results for pushing heavy weight, but really focus on pushing proper heavy weight when you work out, or even lightweight with really good form. For example, if you're doing, I don't know, tricep rope pull downs, so your arms are by your side, slightly bent forward, okay, you're grabbing the rope. When you go down, go all the way down and squeeze. You can't see it because I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but really squeeze your tricep, which is your short head right here. You have a short head, medial, and long head. And I'll explain all the workouts in the program. So when you go down, make sure you squeeze for a 1 count, 1 to 2 count. And when you bring it back up, make sure you bring it up flexed. Okay? It's the concentric motion. Bring it up flexed. And once it's up here, it's a stretch. It's stretching. Now it's stretching it. Okay? It's your triceps. So this is how it stretches. This is how it contracts. Stretch, contract. Okay? So again, don't do heavy weight if you don't feel it. If you don't feel your muscle really contracting, so you can see it right here. If you don't feel this contracting and then really stretching, then you're wasting your own time. Okay, for tricep rope pushdowns, I do, if I want a really good tearing of the muscle, I do like 20-30 pounds. 30 pounds max, really. But I go real nice and slow, squeezing real nice and slow, stretching and contracting the whole time with a good motion. So there, back up, there, back up, squeezing the entire time. Once you get used to the whole contracting, stretching, feeling your muscles really working, okay, that's when you can slowly add on weight to really get good form and push good amount of weights. But then again, it totally depends on what you're doing for the workout. Follow the workout to a T, lift with proper form, get proper nutrition, pre, intra, post-workout nutrition, and eat whatever the meal plan says, and stay with it. Really stay with it. If you do all those things, I guarantee you will see after the 3 months. You only really need 1 month to start seeing good results. The second month, you're like, damn, I'm gonna push it this third month, and by the end of that, you're like I'm ready to do this whole thing again and really see what I look like in 6 months, you know. But the biggest thing is just do it with good form. Okay, don't worry about your ego. Don't worry about other people bench pressing 225 while you're doing 165 for the same amount of reps. Are they bouncing it off their chest? Are they butts off the bench? Like you can see so many people going to the gym just to pull or push weight, and like they don't have the, I guess, aesthetic look. They don't have good muscle definition. They can be strong, but most of the time they're only strong because they're bouncing it off their chest, or I don't even know. This isn't a strength building program. It's you can build strength off of it, but it is a program to change the way you look and change the way you feel. And a lot of the times, the way you feel is dependent on the way you look in the mirror, right? So yeah. In the future, I'll make a strength building program where you can just go insane, start lifting big amounts of weight. Your form won't be as good or whatever. But for now, good form, strict form, and really mind-muscle connection. That's all it is. Look at your muscle while you're working out. Stretch, contract. Take a second up here to really contract, bring down slowly. Okay? And that's it. Just work your ass off. There are times where, for example, it says as heavy as possible on one of the workouts. And that's when you can do something called, for example, if you're doing a bicep curl, a barbell bicep curl, you can do something called a cheat curl. So very minimal amount of sway, very minimal, just to get it up. And once it's up, nice and slowly down. Slowly. And then here, swing up and down. Okay, it's called a cheat curl. But you'll still feel the muscle contracting. I'm wearing a sweatshirt, you can feel it. And I'm not even lifting weight right now, okay? So it totally depends on your form. But other than that, that's really it. Just don't cheat yourself. You have nothing to prove to people at the gym but yourself that you can lift properly and lift well. If you do those, you will see results, guys. All right?